Okay, well today is day 2 of the sound system install in my truck. I was up to about 1 o'clock in the morning, midnight, 1 o'clock, somewhere in there, wiring up the truck properly, and that was fun. But today I get to install these bad boys. Get to wire them up in parallel. I'll take pictures of that. I'm probably not going to do video. If I do video, then, you know, yay you. But I've already looked online, and my amplifier is literally like 2 stops away. I'm watching the UPS guy, and this little dot on the screen move, so I can watch him as he's coming to me to drop off my goods. Alright, UPS just dropped off my amplifier. I'm good to go with this. I've been watching them on the GPS. They're hauling butt through here. But yeah, just arrived, so let's install it.
Many months later.
That's right, narrator guy. A few months later, and by a few months I mean 36 months, and if y'all don't want to do the math on that, that's 3 years later. A few things have, you know, gotten in the way. The other amplifier that I purchased that came in the mail, it actually took a crap on me. Not to mention it was undersized. It was actually a 1600 watt amplifier, and they sent me the wrong one. No! So I took the one that was in my truck, the green one that you guys saw in the background, and that one is currently in the truck now. I do have this other one. I mean, it's been in the garage now for what, past 2 years. I just hadn't gotten around to it. So basically, the correct one finally came in. This one, I don't know if you guys can see. There you go, AR2000M. So this is a 2000 watt monoblock. MOSFET monoblock power amplifier. So this one here will do the trick. The subwoofers that are in the truck, those are 1600 watts with an 800 watt RMS, or root mean squared. I'm not going to get into the technicalities, but let me show you what I've got. Alright, this amplifier is going to go in today. The reason why I got this one, not only is it the 2000 watt that's supposed to go with this, but it's also a skinny one, and it'll fit behind here, and I'll be able to let this seat down. Now, I've got another amplifier underneath there, but I'll show you here. You see how that seat, this one right here, sticks up just a little bit higher, and doesn't sit flush with the sub box. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, it doesn't sit flush. The reason why, I gotta get these subs in here. These are also Boss, but these are 1600 watt. And I slapped in my other Boss 1200 watt. You see right there, it's 200 watt, 2-channel. So this one here has a much lower RMS. I have basically been maxing out this amplifier, and it has been getting real hot ever since. But yeah, with this amplifier being a... Okay, my mom's dropping out, or got somebody picking up some things. Anyway, this amplifier here here has been getting really hot. Not to mention, it's too thick. I don't like it back here, and it pushes up against my seat, and I just don't like it. So what I'm going to do is now that I have the time, today is Christmas Eve, I'm going to take this, hook it up, and stick it back there and pull this out. First thing that you do before you swap out anything electrical, you disconnect the negative on the battery. You want to make sure you do that because, well, actually in this case I'm probably going to disconnect the positive, because my inline fuse is connected to that. So I'll disconnect this, and it won't pop my inline fuse if I were to touch a ground by accident. I always want to be safe. Pop that loose. And there we go. The truck is now dead, and nothing can pop that inline fuse. Now back inside the truck, I can now disconnect stuff. Okay, this one here, this is my ground. Clearly it says ground. Ground, REM, which would be your signal, and then BAT, or for your battery. Now I kind of had to jimmy rig this last time. Don't do it if you don't have to, but I had to. I didn't have a choice. Pop all this other stuff off. These are your terminals, and we're going to pull the RCA cables and my boost controller, my subwoofer boost controller, and now the amplifier is free to come out. Now with that other amplifier out of the way, I now have room to work. I just want to make sure all this is clear back here. This is my ground. Let's move that out of the way. It's a good ground. It connects right here. It's a really good spot for it. Let's move up my stuff. Got open space. Let me show you how it's going to look before it's plugged in. When it's done, it'll be tucked back there like so. See how all that is? All nice and neat, level. It's out of the way. See, that's what I'm after. But before I can hook up anything, you just want to make sure all your connections here are clean. And as you can see, this one's been sitting for a little while. I see a little bit of rust up in there. I don't know if you can see, but it's there. So I brought my little brush up here. I'm gonna undo this terminal, scrub it really quick, and then get to connecting. Clean that terminal. Clean. That was clean. Fantastic. See, this is gonna be a quick swap. I really like this. I set it up this way years ago, so it'd be just super quick. Just snug is fine. Oh, this is positive. That's right. So I'm just gonna work with what I got. And these went somewhere. Oh my god, I forgot how to do it. I didn't forget, I know what I'm doing. Alright, give me a second, let me get all this organized. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what, the best thing when you're hooking stuff up like this is do it on camera. Because if you forget where things came from, like I just did, I'm a dumbass, you can always go back to your GoPro and it will tell you where all your stuff came from. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. That's where that goes. Tighten this side. Alright, and then on the other side, I'll show you what that is. This is your RCA. There goes the red. In this case, it's white to black. And I got my boost control, which is going to plug into here. And one click and voila. Now I know this might get a little warm, so later on I plan on building a shroud that goes over this with a fan that's going to have air pass over it so it doesn't get so hot. Let's go ahead and move everything over here. Nice and snug. I may have to lift that box over there to get these things in, but it'll work. Lift the box. There you go. There, it really won't go nowhere. Tuck everything away. Make sure nothing's gonna rub. Doesn't look like it. Looks like I'm in business, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the only thing left to do is connect the battery and check it. Now I know the stuff on the side, the bass boost and all the frequency, all that stuff is going to have to be readjusted. The best thing to do is to turn all of those down first. Before I put it away, you're going to turn all these all the way down. Every one of them was maxed out. Oh my god. Now that that's all plugged in and ready to roll, that's basically how you install this. I'm going to turn the truck on and work with the adjustments on here so that this amplifier pushes these subwoofers properly now, because the other amplifier was underpowered, and I mean, these are 1600 watt subwoofers and the other amplifier was a 1200 watt, so way out of its league. This is a 2000 watt pushing two 1600 watts, which that will allow me to push a steady 800 RMS, which is what these subwoofers are rated for. And now I am perfect. So now that the amplifier is installed, it's flush the way it's supposed to be. There is no protrusion, you know, causing any damage to my seat any further. So now I can, she wants to see what's going on. All right, so close this. This is what I'm after. All right, it's flush. And now it's stock. It's back the way it's supposed to be. So anyway, well, that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I mean, I know it's kind of short, but it's not gonna be very much. Peppy, she wants to go for a car ride. Clearly there's a lot of traffic today, and the air traffic has been non-stop. So that's gonna be it. So I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, y'all take it easy. Merry Christmas, and I'll catch you later. Bye.